Going on YouTube, Mazaku here for the one and only legendary Stoops JK. Here to discuss a top 10 most impactful females in Naruto history. And I believe, I haven't heard his list yet, he hasn't heard mine, but I'm pretty sure our list would differ and have definitely, different reasons of why we put these females in this certain position. These are in order. I kind of came off the top of the head, but they are, as far as Naruto goes, there is no like some crazy impactful female. So it's just more so who was impactful least this much, and anything less from that just got to number 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 spot.
So, I was originally going to do a top 10 Naruto waifus video solely on my own channel, but as the higher dimensional thinker that I am, I realized this alternative collabo would be the perfect platform and opportunity to prove that Kishi is a genius when it comes to writing women, which he is infamous for. Meaning this list of women's will be 100% factual in terms of story importance and impact.
I'm telling you now, Stoops, our lists are going to differ, and our reasoning for these positions are going to be completely different. But you are a legend, and I respect you.
Do you make sure you're recording your audio?
Yeah, my audio is recording. Everything's cool. All right. So, number 10 for me would be, now she doesn't really get mentioned a lot, but it's Mito Uzumaki. Now, the reason why I got her here at 10, people don't realize how impactful she really was. She was the one who stepped up to the plate after Hashirama Martyr battle ended, because they couldn't just let Kurama run around loose and then have another great country take power with that and be a potential threat. So she took the burden of having the Nine Tails inside her for we don't even know how long, because we know maybe Martyr and Hashi fought maybe in their 20s or something, but Mito held that shit too. She was old as dirt. She had that in her for centuries. She took that burden and she had the Nine-Tailed Fox in her for all those decades, and then of course passed it on to Kushina and all that shit. But she kind of really started the whole tradition of passing down the Kibi to the Uzumakis. So I got her there at 10 because that was really impactful, especially for the village's sake. And as far as having power, holding the most powerful tail beast in your possession, and it was held by the first Hokage's wife, and she was holding it down. So that's why she's at number 10. And at number 9, as I said, my list is kind of weird. I have Himawari.
Wait. I wanted to switch turns as we go through.
Oh, like the numbers. Okay, cool. Gotcha.
So my number 10 is Kuranat, because she was a major reason for why Shikamaru killed Hidan, an Akatsuki member. And because she was pregnant, that's also a major reason for why Shikamaru wanted to protect the future generation and become Naruto's Hokage advisor.
Alright, cool. So my number 9 is very weird. Why I put her here. I have Himawari. Now this, she hasn't really been kind of impactful at all, but the foreshadowing for it, she's the first Uzumaki with the Byakugan, and technically she is the new Byakugan princess. Once again, she wasn't even expected to have the dojutsu at all, since she is a half-breed. But if you look at her genes, Naruto Sadiga Ashura and all that extra bullshit incarnation, and then on her mother's side you have Kaguya herself, or Hamura Tornari, and all that extra bullshit that they got to offer. So it's kind of like she has the best of both worlds with the genes. And her and her brother Boruto, I would have put Boruto on the list, but he's not a female. But Himawari is, being the first Uzumaki with the Byakugan, I see very great potential for her. And I feel like she's going to be doing something very major in this series. Boruto, really looks at his little sisters, and big brother would, but I feel like something special is awaiting Himawari. As far as impacting the series as of now, I don't know. She kind of proved that Boruto isn't all the way it did, because he was acting like a bitch in Boruto the movie. Of course, Naruto and even his own mother, but he did make sure he calmed that shit down when it came to his precious little sister. Not to mention she knocked out one of the world's strongest men with the one single blow. So as far as her, I got very high hopes for her. She's showing potential, and she will definitely be one of the most impactful females to ever step foot in this series.
So my number 9 is Chiyo, because she killed Sasori, an Akatsuki member. She was responsible for sealing Shikaku inside of Gaara in the first place, which had a huge effect on the story. And she was also the one who brought Gaara back to life after the Shukaku was extracted.
It was crazy because when you started talking, I was like, oh shit. Because at my number 8, I also have Chiyo for the same exact reason. But also, she is the reason that Gaara is still alive today. She made a very noble sacrifice, saving Gaara. She was the one who put the Jinchuriki in him to help protect him. But she did realize, across her life, while she'd been making was mistakes, and before she went out, she wanted to make sure, at least this could be the only thing that I do right, according to her. And I got mad respect for her. She tried her best with Sasori, but Sasori was like, nah, fuck all that shit. But she tried her best with him, and even though it didn't work out, she didn't give up on the next generation, which was Gaara, which is why she sacrificed herself for him. So Chiyo, she's definitely number 8. Rest in peace.
My number 8 is Tsunade, because she increased the awareness for the need of medical ninjas on the battlefield, so that affected the whole ninja system pretty much. But she was also responsible for waking up Sasuke and Kakashi up from their coma after they got wrecked by Itachi.
Oh yeah, he did get fucked up. Itachi wasn't fucking with him. Well, he was fucking with him, but it's like, this shit was embarrassing.
And she was also the one that approved the Sasuke retrieval mission. And she trained Sakura. And she didn't mark Sasuke as a missing ninja. So that allowed Naruto to keep looking after Sasuke, which is the whole thing of part 2, Naruto. And she also saved the other Kage in the war arc. They're healing.
I feel like Onoki kind of saved all the other ones, but to each his own.
like after they got wrecked by Madara, they were all half dead, and Tsunade healed them all. But then Orochimaru came along and then helped her with it.
Well, my number 7 is no other than I said 8 already, right? Yeah, my number 7 is Kushina Uzumaki. Now, look, for anybody who seen the scene when Naruto had first met his mother, this positioning or this number or her name even on this list, it goes without saying. That shit brought tears to eyes. Not me, because I'm a real nigga, but it brought tears to eyes, man. And she is the main reason Naruto was able to actually conquer the Kyuubi's power or Kurama's power, and why he got that huge power up was kind of led to another power up that same day, which led to another power up that same day, which led to even a bigger power up that same fucking day. So Kushina kind of was the start of all that, because let's be honest, even though Naruto had Killer Beast's help, he was on the verge of getting taken over, having his soul and chakra ripped from him from Kurama, until Kushina had stepped in and did her thing, gave Naruto some hope and chakra, and then aided him in the fight with Kurama, helping Naruto receive the biggest power up of his life. And you gotta give her all the credit there. She did her best as a mother, even though she wasn't even there. But that one scene that she did, I felt like it made up for the 17 years that she was gone. She made up for all of that. The same thing with Minato. They made up for all of the years that they were gone, and they made sure that Naruto had everything that he needed to prolong his story, the Uzumaki Naruto story. And it worked out for him. He utilized it, and he appreciated his parents for it. And their efforts of saving him when he was born, it didn't go to waste. He became everything they expected and then some. So I gotta give Kushina that spot, man. She really stepped up and did her thing as a mother.
My number 7 is Konan, because she helped Nagato and Yahiko start the Akatsuki, which was responsible for a lot of the conflict in the story, and especially in Naruto's life. And before she died, she was also used by Obito to find Nagato's Rinnegan, which was important.
Alright. My number 6 is Gaara's mother. Now, the reason I say this, because we all know as a mother, she loves her child, but I believe, wasn't she the previous Jinchuriki, correct? If I'm not mistaken?
I think she was. Maybe.
Yeah. Yes, no, she definitely was, because it was weakest during childbirth, and it was going to escape unless they sealed it inside of Gaara. Yeah, that's right. And she was pregnant.
Or
Hmm?
you might be thinking of Kushina.
No, that's Kushina.
Like, there was that old.
It's definitely Kushina, but I believe the same thing was with Gaara's mother as well. I'll check right now.
Like, there was that old monk dude. Like, when was that old monk dude? Shukaku's.
No, I think that was the
Jinchuriki.
Bambuko. I think that was even way before Gaara's time. Let's see. I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure Gaara's mom was the Jinchuriki before even him. If not, then I still got a different reasoning. But during the war arc, when I believe before Gaara's father was born, excuse me, was reincarnated, and I believe Gaara's saying kind of manufactured because he had run out of chakra, but his mother still was protecting him. And then Gaara's dad gave him that little ass gay speech. But Gaara's mother definitely, yeah, you was right. That is just definitely Kushina. So what the fuck was I reading? So Bamboko must have been old as shit then. This dude lived for that damn long. Yeah, but during the War arc where they created Kishimoto, he's very famous for symbolism and having Gaara's sand turn to a form of his mother to protect him during the war, and then having the flashbacks before and after that. Even though we've seen Gaara's mother plenty times beforehand in the Shippuden series, but I feel like that kind of added to her character because it was never really focused on having Gaara grow up, because him and Naruto was the same, but they wasn't at the same time. Naruto did eventually get love from Haruka and etc. Gaara never had that, and then to find out that his mother was there protecting him all along, how he found out the sand that protecting him, it wasn't because of his exceptional chakra or because of Shukaku. It was his mother protecting him the entire time. Really added substance to him and his mother's character. So that's why she gets that positioning. I think I had that like number 5 or some 6 or some weird shit like that. Yeah, number 6. So it's your turn now.
Well, my number 6 is a really good one. It's a courageous one, and it's Orochimaru.
Who?
Because he swapped genders left and right throughout the story.
Oh, Orochimaru.
But as a more serious number 6, I added Anko as a second thing to that. So, if you want to count Orochimaru, he was responsible for a lot of the...
He responsible for every fucking thing.
All of the Sasuke and Hidden Leaf conflicts in part 1.
He's basically a Caitlyn Jenner. So whatever, it's like 58,000 genders apparently to everybody nowadays. So technically you wouldn't be wrong because I'm about to change my gender to a dragon. Since it's getting out of hand like this.
So if you want to include Anko, she was the one that informed the village of Orochimaru's return during the Chunin exams. And she was also one of the first people to receive the curse mark for experimentation, which eventually went to Sasuke, which only drove him deeper into darkness. And her body was also used to fuel Kabuto's Edo Tensei for chakra resources. And her body was also used to bring Orochimaru back to life during the war arc. And that's it.
Alright. Well, now my number 5. My number 5 is no other than Sarada Uchiha. Sarada Uchiha, her existence is important itself. It is so much writing on her because she is, besides Sasuke, the only Uchiha living. Period. Besides Sasuke, she's the only Uchiha living. There's so much writing on her.
Well,
I mean, I don't count Shin because they're not Uchihas. No fucking way. I'm not killing them. No way. Yeah, she's really the only true real Uchiha that's left, and it's gonna be hard for her to really even continue the clan unless he gives a child with the Uchiha last name, because I'm not sure how it works in Japan, but I'm pretty sure their father, last name is on to the child. But Sarada, her entire existence is important itself. On top of that, you flash back to during the war arc to where Hashirama and Madara, to when they first had a conflict of the Hokage. because Madara said, you know, nobody will ever trust an Uchiha as being Hokage, and I feel like Sarada, she's going to really break that breach that was set upon over a century ago. Sarada is going to be the one to become Hokage this time. Sarada is going to be the one to rejuvenate the Uchiha clan itself. Sarada is very important. Of course, he's the main character, and the daughter Sasuke fucking Uchiha, and she admires Naruto. See, so yeah, she's definitely going to be one of the most impactful people in the series. And to be honest, her entire birth proves that, you know, she is the next, you know, Uchiha clan leader, you know, as to say. So that's why she gets that number 5, Sarada.
So my number 5 is Hinata, because the role she played throughout the story was pretty much like a caring mother figure, a substitute mother figure for Naruto, since she took care of him and stuff throughout the story. And there was that time during the war arc after Neji died, and she raised his morale back up. And she also saved Naruto in the pain fight, because if she hadn't done what she did, he wouldn't have raged out. He wouldn't have raged out and met Minato, which that's how he found out about Tobi's existence, or Madara at that time. And there was also the last movie where she stopped Toneri's moon plan, and she's also the one that had Naruto's kids. So that's number 5.
Alright, my number 4 is I don't know her name, but I know she's Choji's wife, the one that he had a child with. I believe Karu, that's her name. Yeah, you know, because as far as this, you know, this new generation goes, and everything's getting accepted, you know, such as gay marriage and everything else. Aside from that, biracial marriages, and I feel like Kishimoto wanted to acknowledge that by putting, you know, a Japanese male and an African American female together, and they actually had, you know, a mixed child. You know, this would be the first ever, you know, biracial child, I believe, in Naruto. Correct? Am I correct or not? I don't think anybody else is.
Unless you want to say Iruka's mixed.
I mean, that nigga Japanese, man. Y'all seen this? You seen his parents, right?
He has some melanin to him, though.
I think he stayed in the sun too long. I think he just stayed in the sun too long, just a little darker, but you know, in a serious sense, you know, Chojo, I think that's the child's name, like Chojo or some shit like that.
Chocho.
Yo, Chocho. Yeah, I feel like, you know, that, you know, he did that to, you know, kind of relate, or at least catch up to times of this generation, how everything is really set in today's society. So I did appreciate that, you know, seeing African American, you know, female with a Japanese male, and they create a baby, biracial baby. I don't know, that's just something personal for me. I feel like, you know, that was impactful, because, you know, it relates, you know, to a lot of people, because a lot of people, you know, still hate on biracial relationships, you know, or gay relationships, or etc., etc. But I feel like, you know, this him saying, you know what, you know, fuck the bearers, we're gonna do this now. So I feel like he was making a statement with that, which is why it was impactful. And since she was the one who did, you know, conceive that, you know, that baby, you know, and conceive Choji's semen, she gets to know that spot as one of the most impactful females.
My number 4 is Rin, because she was the catalyst for everything. Like, she was the catalyst for all the conflicts in Naruto's life, like the Nine Tails, the Akatsuki, and the 4th Great Ninja War.
That was Obito's fault.
But he wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for Rin's death.
I think he would have done it anyway. He was already with Madara before she died. I think that was set. Anybody escaping Madara's claws that easy. He wasn't gonna walk around you and be like, okay, I'm going back to the village. If it wasn't gonna be Rin, it was gonna be somebody else. Madara does not play. This man was like a century years old when Obito fell in his pit. He planned everything.
And she also, from the spirit world, helped Kakashi and Obito protect Naruto and Sasuke from Kaguya's Ash Brown technique.
I hated that so bad.
So then that's my number 4.
My number 3 is Sakura. Now a lot of people, you know, I shit on Sakura any chance I get, and I'm still gonna shit on it. She's ass. Only reason why she's there is because she was there to be Sasuke's cum bucket. to conceive, then Sarada and rejuvenate the Uchiha clan. That's it. That's my number 3.
My number 3 is Kaguya, because she's responsible for the Moon's Eye plan, the original one, which Black Zetsu adopted later. And she also gave birth to Hagoromo, who spread chakra in Ninshu, and Hamura, who birthed the Hyuga clan, and Black Zetsu, who created the cycle of hatred, and who also resurrected her later on. And her existence was the very thing that attracted Momoshiki and Kenshiki to the ninja world.
Yeah, definitely different. I would never put that bitch in any list unless it's strongest. My number 2 was Temari. Now, the reason why I say Temari, look, I know she's up high, but Temari is really the first badass Naruto female character that we actually got to ever see. You know, beforehand we had this Ino and Sakura this bitching up, I want Sasuke this, I want Sasuke that. We had in the beginning, you know, Hinata with her shyness is not, you know, much promise there, but in the Chunin exams, trust me, she was the baddest chick in the room. And you can automatically see her chemistry with Shikamaru, you know, when they first met and they first had a first match. She's a warrior. She beat the living shit out of Tenten. Beat the living shit out of her. And this was like, yo, this is the actual first badass Naruto character that is a female that Kishimoto is actually writing correctly, you know, because Tenten wasn't doing anything but sucking that Geo off. You know, as I said, Sakura, you know, wasn't doing a damn thing. But Temari came there, she put business down. She put prestige on the female name in the Naruto, you know, storybook. So, and Temari is hands down one of my favorite Naruto female characters of all time. She's very powerful. She has come a very long way from there to being to the right hand woman of, you know, the fifth Kazekage. And I just feel like Temari throughout the entire series for a side character, she has exceeded expectations. So she definitely gets that number 2 spot, hands down. No questions about it. It's my number 2.
So, my number 2 is Sakura. And one of my reasons is the same reason you put her at your number. But you can't deny that she saved and protected Naruto and Sasuke a lot of the times.
When does she save
like
and
in the
protect
Chunin
Sasuke?
exams? In the Chunin exams against the Sound Ninja.
Sasuke saved and protected
No, but they
her.
would have killed Sasuke and Naruto since they were unconscious.
No, but Rock Lee
Like
was
Sakura,
there. So regardless, they
but
wouldn't
he
have
got knocked out. Sakura stalled them.
Yeah, I think after Rock Lee got knocked out, that's when Sasuke woke up, correct?
No, what happened? I rewatched the fight, and what happened was Rock Lee came to save Sakura, but he got wrecked. So Sakura had to stall them for a period of time.
I think they was only going to try to kill Naruto. I think the Sound Ninja was ordered not to even touch Sasuke. Else Orochimaru would kill him.
No, they were ordered to kill Sasuke because Orochimaru wanted to test the curse mark's power. Like he knew Sasuke would.
Yeah, he knew Sasuke would
survive
wake up and start fucking shit up anyway.
What happened after Sakura stalled them was Shikamaru's team came and Ino saw Sakura, so she wanted to help her out. But if Sakura hadn't stalled the Sound Ninja, they would have definitely killed Naruto and Sasuke.
I just think that, regardless, Naruto and Sasuke, at least Sasuke to woke up first. But I see what you're talking about.
She was also responsible for helping Chiyo kill Sasori, and that's a fact. And she was also Naruto's main drive for finding Sasuke throughout the majority of the story.
I think that's negative.
But it's still impactful.
Because at the end of the day, they still never found Sasuke. They never found him. Sasuke went to them.
But it was still Naruto's main reason, pretty much.
And that was a weakness.
Throughout most of the story. Yeah, but it was still impactful.
Yeah, well, what's the such thing as negative impact? So, yeah, in a sense, you're right.
Like Kaguya is a negative impact.
Yeah, that's her. Kishimoto really dropped the ball on that one. I don't know how he messes that up. She's the strongest character.
Not only that, though, but her character was also really important for Sasuke's character because she was like his antithesis. Like her love counter his hatred. Like, for example, the curse mark in the Chunin exams with the Sound Ninja. It was her tears that stopped Sasuke from his rampage. But not only that, Sasuke didn't want to... When Sasuke left the village, he didn't take Sakura along because he was scared.
No, he wasn't scared.
Her getting hurt, pretty much.
He wasn't scared. He didn't want her to be a burden like she's been on the team for the last year and a half. If he didn't want to get hurt, he wouldn't try to kill her. Mind you, because you got to realize Sasuke tried to kill her twice on a legitimate term. He tried to kill her twice. When they first found him in the beginning of Shippuden, and when they found him again after he killed Danzo, he about to just kill him. And I think Naruto saved her the second time. I don't know who saved her the first time. I think that was Yamato who saved her, right? Or was that Naruto? And then Naruto got his ass kicked. And then Sai got his ass kicked. Well, they all got their asses kicked. And then Orochimaru had, because he was ready to use Kyurem and to kill every single body on the battlefield until Orochimaru stepped in and said, no, what the fuck is you doing?
But again, like that could have been him trying to just spite them.
I don't think Kyurem is meant to just spite somebody. It's meant to kill somebody. It's the same jutsu you try to use on Itachi to kill him. Exactly. Kyurem ain't no joke. Come on. That was his strongest attack in his arsenal. It would have been
a quick and painless death.
No, it would have been painful. I'm pretty sure. Come on, I'm pretty sure lightning is painful. But he was planning to kill him, no matter if it was a chokehold or a gunshot. The end goal is the same: is to kill them. Not because this would be quick and painful death. That was his strongest attack. It could have been something completely different. Like I'm pretty sure the Endurance arrow would be a quick and painful death, but it's a strong ass attack. Pretty sure that would kill somebody in an instant. But it's definitely an attack that is, up there with the gods. He tried to kill him.
Like,
and then he tried to kill her again.
Sasuke.
He tried to kill her with the Chidori the second time, right? And then Naruto came out.
The thing about Sasuke is he has a fear of love.
Because of course.
He loved his family. Yeah. But that got taken away.
So he doesn't want to have the feelings again and have the same thing happen twice.
Yeah,
so that's how natural feelings work. Like your relationship, you get a bad relationship, you want to get another one because you're afraid that this shit can happen again, and it could really stop you from progressing and moving on. So I understood that completely, even before I had my heart broken. So it was like, I understand those feelings. Naruto's feelings I couldn't understand though. Those was just a little off the top. Naruto was drawing.
Sakura was also responsible for helping Obito save Sasuke from Kaguya's dimension.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though I think they kind of copped out to give her that position because they try to say Naruto's clone wouldn't be enough, but it's like, this clone literally has 6 paths Sage and Kurama's chakra, and if Naruto wants to, he could pass on Sage energy more Sage energy to the clone. But I get why they did it, to have her have something to do with the story. So that was at least okay writing by Kishi, but it was definitely a damn lie. Sakura's chakra can't touch no 6 paths Sage chakra. Or no Kurama chakra, especially those two combined. We both know that. And we've seen things that a Naruto clone can do. When he fought Pain, Naruto utilized those clones like a motherfucker. So we know what Naruto's clone could do. And we also know he can see through those clones and, still manipulate the actions through those clones. Even though they're two separate beings, they're still the same person. So anything he learns from the clones, as we seen during the Rasen Shuriken training arc, when all of them was training at once. So Naruto has this down to a science. He knows that he can definitely do some damage with a clone. Mind you, when he fought Kaguya and did that whole 9 6-pass Senjutsu Super Tebi's Rasen Shuriken, each clone had a Rasen Shuriken capable of cutting a fucking god tree. Like he did when he first seen Madara when he first got the power. So, yeah, it's definitely, the clones aren't slouches. That was just off a story. We know that.
But one thing that's undeniable is that it was Sakura's punch that helped seal Kaguya.
But Sasuke could have easily, when Naruto can fly and Sasuke can swap, they would have got it either way. But that's just due to the story. They would have got it either way. It was no way he was just going to kill him or walk off. Or they would have tried to steal her again, because it's not like they was running out of chakra. Mind you, Naruto and Sasuke, even fighting Kaguya, you got to acknowledge the fact that they were holding back. Because when Naruto and Sasuke fought each other, that's when all the stops came out. That's when all the power, all that 3-headed Kurama, the extra energy he had, the ability Sasuke could use for the Rinnegan that we didn't know of, that's when he ran all out. As far as fighting Kaguya, they both was holding back, and that's factual. They'd have went all out, okay, they would have got it a lot sooner probably.
And here's another way Sakura saved Naruto and Sasuke because at the end, after their battle, they were bleeding out and she stopped their bleeding.
Yeah.
Like they would have died if she hadn't come. So, and again, my final reason is the same as yours. She was the one that had Sasuke's child, which is good for restoring the clan.
She didn't have another one. Now my number one is no other than Hinata Hyuga. First off, a lot of people gonna disagree, but look, Hinata had this man back when nobody has. We all know, you know, Shikamaru and Choji were Naruto's first friends, but Hinata acknowledged Naruto from the very beginning, before all of that, and always believed in him when no one else did. So, you know, props to her, you know, Shikamaru and Choji. But we got to see, first off, it was annoying as shit to see her, you know, have all these questions for Naruto, and Naruto not getting a hint, like, yo, dude, she throwing a pussy at you, bro, do something. So that was frustrating to watch. But, you know, during the pain arc, when she confessed her love to him finally, you know, same reason as yours, she caused him to snap and having him meet Minato and all that extra good shit. But she put her life on the line for Naruto. She was ready to die for him. She's ready, you know, maybe my life isn't meant to, you know, to be with him or stay with him for the rest of his life. If I could give my life up just so he could live a little bit longer, I will. And she sacrificed herself for Naruto, and she didn't have to do that. She knew that would make no difference, but she knew, you know, that she loved him. That's all she knew, that she loved Naruto. And excuse me, I'm a little up in the weather. I got a cold. But, and then of course, you know, she had his children as well. In the war arc, that little tag team shit they did, I guess it was kind of cute. I didn't really care about that, but her having this child, having many baby future gods, and then the last Naruto, the movie, her being a descendant of Himawari, I wasn't even expecting that, but I'm not shocked. And her combining Himawari chakra with with Naruto's, you know, non-tails chakra, it just felt correct, you know. And her, as she said, with the whole Tenseigan thing and the information that she, you know, attained, I feel like she was kind of destined for all of that, the same way Naruto was destined to be the incarnation of all this extra bullshit, but she was actually destined too, in a way. So I feel like they was kind of even destined to be very powerful and destined to be with each other, you know, the king or queen or the prince and princess, whatever you want to call it. But now, you know, we're about to have a whole nother series, you know, with the children that they bore. So as far as impact on the series, their impacting of each other's genitals created an entirely new series. So I'm looking forward to that. But that's why Hinata gets the #1 spot in the most impactful females. What's yours, Stoops?
Well, my #1 is the most legendary female character, which is Tauntaun the pig. It's not really, though. My #1 is Kushina, but I also kind of included Mito in it.
With the whole non-tail fox thing?
Yeah, she inherited it from Mito. But the most important thing is she was the one that gave birth to Naruto. There wouldn't be Naruto without Naruto. So
it'd be Sasuke.
And she gave Kurama to Naruto and also helped him tame it, which he used for pretty much all of the 4th grade ninja war till the end of the series and afterwards. So that's it.
Yeah, that's it. You had a pretty good list, though. I appreciate it. I respect it too. You know, I do feel 10-10 should be your #1, but you know, to each his own. I mean, with her taking down the Jubi all by herself, and you know, not really getting acknowledged for it. But you know, it's Kishimoto.
I said Tauntaun.
Yeah, I think 10-10, didn't she train Tauntaun? You know, the name's too similar too, so it might be some kind of relation there why they're so powerful.
In conclusion, this list has proven that in terms of thematic executions through women, it's clear that Kishi is an expert in this area, since one prominent message throughout the entire story are the powerful effects that women's emotions can have on others, especially when it comes to her love, as seen through characters like Hinata, Kushina, and most notably Kaguya, considering she felt betrayed by her own kids when they sealed her away, thus resulting in true hatred incarnate being born due to her once great love for them as well. So Kishi is a genius.
I won't call him a genius, but I'll call him clever. I'm gonna call him a genius.
He's courageous.
Yeah, that's a better word. Now, Oda is a genius. My final thanks, first off, thank you guys for watching this video. Please go ahead and subscribe to your good man Stoops. As I said, listen, when I started, in the anime community, even before I was even making videos, there were certain videos and certain people that I watched for entertainment, like Uber Hikari, King of Lightning, Manga Men, and one of these guys was Stoops with his funny ass videos, and I never even knew what trolling was until I seen this nigga's channel. And this guy is a bona fide legend, and he is one of the most impactful characters in this so-called anime community. So make sure you guys go ahead and give him a like and subscribe, share his videos. Make sure to really subscribe to this man. This man is highly underrated. I am honored to be doing a video with a legend such as himself. I'm honored to have done a video with Manga Men. Those two legends have been in the game for years. How long you been in the game now, Stoops?
Like since 2011.
Damn, this nigga been in the in the cut. He in the motherfucking cut. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to him. Because look, people like him, King, Uber, they made this shit entertaining for me. Of course, you got certain fuckboys who do weird shit, who still commenting weird shit in my videos. I don't know if you seen this, Stoops, about this nigga named Richard.
I saw that.
Yeah, nigga weirder shit.
Yeah.
Instagramming me all kinds of weird shit. I don't know what the fuck wrong with him. Make sure you guys really show Stoops some love. This is his idea to make this list, so make sure you guys give him his credit as well, as I'm doing now. Thank you, Stoops. I appreciated your time. Hopefully we can do this again in the near future.
Yeah, and if you like analytical type videos, like I plan on doing some philosophical Naruto videos. Also, if you like art,
you got any theories too?
Come check out my channel. What?
You gonna do some theories too?
Possibly.
Okay. I'll look out for that.
Philosophical related ones.
Good. And I'm gonna check out this Kakashi Atlantis video.
The next video I have planned is actually gonna be pretty spicy.
Oh shit.
Because it's gonna be a response to Chiba reviews.
Ooh, I'll definitely keep in touch with that. Thank you guys for watching.